Wild 101.
Swell Wake Up Show, we're hooking you up with free LASIK. Friday, you could win that free LASIK. All you need to do is figure out our puzzle. We put it up on our billboards and on our website, wild101fm.com. It's a word puzzle, 10 letters. We only have to reveal 2 more letters, so you should be able to figure it out by now. Seriously, you should. In the meantime, I have a friend with me on the phone. Her name is Maria Santa Cruz. She owns Stag Hair Care in Boise, right on Glenwood and State. I know right where that is, right by the Albertsons, right?
Yeah.
Now, you have a book that you wrote. You came on my show probably about, what, 3-4 months ago? 4 months ago? Or has it been longer?
March.
Wow. Okay, so you come on the show, and you basically start talking about your life and how crazy it was. And at one time, you weren't living anywhere. You were dealing with drug addiction, and you were hanging out with some very dangerous people, and decided to. What was interesting to me is when you came on my show last time, you were talking, and I could see how emotional you were getting. And later you tell me, well, a lot of the people I work with and a lot of people that were listening that day had never heard this part of my life before.
Correct.
How did that play out when you got back after you appear on the radio, and then you come back and you're like, well, guess what, folks? That's me.
Well, a lot of people were surprised about it, but they know me now, and they didn't pass any judgment, and they love me just the way I am, and they're just so happy that I have come out of what I had been going through, and I'm good, and they think that it's an inspiration, and I was hoping for that, so.
Yeah, that was the idea behind writing the book, was not to just provide salacious details of your crazy life when you were young, but also to help inspire like single moms and stuff going, hey, I don't feel like I can overcome my addictions and my problems.
Absolutely. And actually, I have a few readers that I have given it to their teenagers. Because, mind you, I started at a very young age. I was 21 years old. So, starting that course of life at that age could end up till your adulthood. So
yeah.
They were glad to give it to the teenagers to find out what kind of life you could lead. So if you started. So it was good. It was good.
I was looking at your Facebook page, and you recently took a motorcycle trip up through the mountains, and you guys went over, to Wyoming, or where'd you go, eastern Idaho?
We went to Glacier National Park,
wow.
to Yellowstone, and to Jackson Hole.
Okay.
It was a 6-day ride. It was fabulous.
I was looking at your life going, wow. I bet when you were, you said you were near the Seattle-Tacoma airport area, which is it's a well-known drug area where, like pimps and drug abusers all hang out and live. Circumstance, not knowing where you were going to sleep next or eat or find drugs. Can you imagine your life now? It's like your life now is so rich and so full of people that love you and great times. You ever look back on that and go, man, I would never have thought I'd make it here?
I didn't think that I would be exactly where I'm at today, and by God's grace, I am. And I went through it, and I survived. So, yeah, it's a great turnaround for me.
Yeah, it is. Well, I love that you're local, and I love it's a local story, and that people can meet you. And I want to tell people, the reason I'm having you on is to let everybody know, not only did you write a book about it, you're going to have a book signing. So this is kind of exciting for you, right? It's the first book signing for you. You're like, wow, I'm a real live author, and I'm going to sign books.
Yes, I am.
Isn't that kind of weird? You're like, whoa, I wrote a book. Nice.
I know.
Well, I think that's pretty cool, too, and I like that. So tell us where everyone can meet you. And what I want people to know is, if they get the book, they're going to get a lot of inspiration. Like you said, it's probably good for their kids to read, because they'll see, like, hey, things can go downhill real fast.
Yes, it can. And my book signing is this Saturday at 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock at Borders at the Mall.
Okay. That's legit. That's not even like Nampa Library. That's like a big deal. Like, I'll be at the, the Borders at the mall. Well, keep going, and I'll be right in the parking garage at the airport. So, no, this is a big deal. This is great. So 1 to 3 Saturday, you have copies of the book. It's called Life Derailed, and it kind of says, hey, listen, I just started out innocently trying drugs. You said you tried drugs one time, and you were hooked, and that was it. Your life spiraled out of control really fast.
It did. It was offered to me on New Year's Eve back in 85, or 84, I should say. 85, 84, I can't remember. It's been so long. But, Yeah.
Well, you were high.
Well, we went on a 3-day binge after that.
Wow.
So it wasn't too hard to get into it after that. So
Wow.
it was quite easy.
It's an amazing story for anybody that thinks that they might have a kid going the wrong way or is having a tough time illustrating what could happen when it comes to drugs or alcohol or any kind of lifestyle like that. This book really does. And it's how many pages is the book?
It's a short read. It's about 80 pages.
Yeah. It's not like a catalog. It's a pretty short read. It's good. It's right to the point.
Correct. It goes pow, pow, pow.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Well, Maria, you're one of my favorite people. I see you come to Montego Bay every now and then, and I always smile because, like, hey, what's going on? And you come in, you dance for a little bit, you hang out and go home, and you seem like a very happy person inside, and I think a lot of people would love to get to that point. So I'm excited for you to have your big first official book signing. That's really cool work. So we'll see you at the Borders at the Mall Saturday 1 to 3. Come out and see Maria Santa Cruz, and she's a local person, and she wrote a book called Life Derailed, and it's a great book and a great lesson for anybody. Thanks for going on again. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you Saturday. Take care, Maria.
All right, thank you.
It's Rick Moore at the Wild Wake Up Show. We're here on Idaho's Party Station 101. I really do recommend you go get that book.